Welcome back to McPhee Ford. Today I'm taking a look at this brand new 2024 Ford F-600. Now the F-600 was revealed just a couple years ago, and it was kind of released a little under the radar. A lot of people actually don't know about this vehicle, don't know what it is and its capabilities, but this is a really unique vehicle here. It builds off of the existing F-550 chassis in a similar body style, but it actually delivers way more capability. This one's finished in iconic silver. It is an XLT model. It's also available as an XL, which is the two trim levels available. It's dual rear wheel only, and it's also only now available with the 6.7 liter PowerStroke turbo diesel engine. Now, what's also unique about the F-600s is that it is available as a four-wheel drive unit. Unlike the medium-duty trucks like F-650 and F-750, those are only available as rear-wheel drive, but the F-600s can be optioned with four-wheel drive, which is a huge improvement. Now, comparing to the F-550, this is actually a really similar vehicle. They look basically identical, but Ford makes some changes under the skin to give it more capabilities. We're going to have stronger axles, stronger U-joints, just overall a beefed up vehicle. Does raise the gross vehicle weight rating to 22,000 pounds, which means you actually get Class 6 capabilities, but in a Class 5 chassis. Now, a main reason why somebody would choose an F-600 over a medium-duty chassis like an F-650 or 750 is going to be the size. So this is going to be a much smaller chassis comparing to those medium-duty vehicles. These are much easier to park and much easier to maneuver. These are also just going to be much nicer and much more modern vehicles. We have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You're going to have heated seats in some options, nice chrome front ends, fog lights, all the kind of options that you can get in a regular Super Duty is going to be available in the F-600s. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look under the hood of this F-600. Powered by the 6.7 liter PowerStroke turbo diesel engine. Now for 2023, these engines were revised for this new generation of Super Duty. This one is also going to be paired to the new 10-speed automatic. Now this 10-speed automatic has been around for a little while in Ford's other trucks, but this is now a more heavy-duty option. It's called the 10R140, built for more power, built for more torque, and more heavy-duty applications. It is now standard here on the F-600. And this PowerStroke diesel puts out 330 horsepower, 825 foot-pounds of torque. This is going to be a medium-duty truck rating. These commercial vehicles are rated a little bit differently just with emissions, which is why these actually make less power than an F-250 or an F-350. Ford does detune them just a little bit for longevity and, again, emissions. But again, 825 foot-pounds of torque, lots and lots of power. Now we're going to take a little walk around the outside of this truck, and being an XLT model, you're going to get the chrome front end as well as the, again, new headlights for 2023, fog lights down below as well. Again, just a really nice looking front end for this new generation of Super Duty here. Going to have your wide fender flares because these tires do stick out quite far. In order to make them more maneuverable, these actually have quite impressive turning radiuses, which is it's really impressive for a vehicle this size. But you're going to get the 19.5-inch wheels. This one does have the upgraded polished wheels. It's a forged aluminum, very strong. You get your 10 lugs, which is going to be a kind of more medium-duty commercial grade tire. And wheel setup here. This is the upgraded traction tire, so you get a little bit more grip. And again, four-wheel drive, which is huge. People that put plows on these or whatnot, definitely nice to have the four-wheel drive system. There's going to be your F-600 badging, XLT right there, and of course these all have to be commercially rated for the EPA. So there's going to be your clean idle certification. There's your PowerStroke diesel badge down below. This one has the tow mirrors. Now you can option in the power tow mirror, the power fold, and have all that. This one does not have that, but it is available. But they're still heated, really nice mirror. Of course, got your marker lights on the side and on the cab. And here's a look at the rear setup here. Again, this is a chassis, so you don't have a box back here as of yet. This will be getting an upfit, but I just want to show you kind of as it is bare bones how these come out of the Ford factory. It's pretty cool. See how the inner workings, got your DEF tank right there, fuel tank in the back. These are available with an extra midship fuel tank. If you want to get a larger diesel capacity, you can actually get an auxiliary fuel tank, which is super cool. And there's going to be your rear wheel and tires, a 245/70 for the front and the back. But now we'll go ahead and take a look into the interior. Again, this one has the value package. So you're going to get a power operated driver's seat. This is going to be 8-way power adjustable, 2-way power lumbar, really, really comfortable seat. You get the bench configuration, so you can still fit 3 people in this regular cab model, which is definitely nice. But again, just a really comfortable seat, great for longer use. And then same with the door panel, you get nice soft touch materials. You get, XLT models a little nicer on the inside, so nice soft touch material there. All your power controls there on the side of the door. Lots of storage below. Rubber flooring, of course, comes standard. You can have your headlight controls, power adjustable pedals, which is really cool to have. Nice kind of convenience feature there. Electronic parking brake, which is also a huge difference between the 600s and the 650 medium duties, are the parking brake. So you got the electronic parking brake versus the floor activated one. Some might prefer this, some might prefer the other one. It's personal preference there, but you got a nice electronic parking brake. Very heavy duty, you can kind of hear it, it's quite loud, but you got that difference there. But now we'll go ahead and hop into the driver's seat. We'll take a look at the key fob. Part of the value package, you're going to get remote start. Huge thing to have there, especially with the diesel. You got remote start right there on the key fob. Plus, you can also use Forward Pass. These are Forward Pass capable vehicles, so you can hook it up to your phone. Remote start, you can lock, unlock, you can check tire pressures and fuel levels and basically everything about the vehicle through Forward Pass, which is a huge thing to have, especially on these big commercial vehicles. But we'll go ahead and fire it up there. Again, diesel engine, 330 horsepower, 825 torque. Got your 10-speed automatic right here on the column shift. 4-wheel drive controls right down here. Again, huge benefit to have the 4-wheel drive. And is electronic shift on the fly, so you can shift it while you're driving, which is huge. But now that we're inside here, again, this is part of the kind of the main difference why you would get the the smaller chassis like this F-600 versus a medium duty. Way nicer interiors. I mean, you're going to have, this is a much more modern vehicle. You got a nice 8-inch display there with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Got your climate control down below here. You got rear defrost and a bunch of different charging outlets. You got an inverter outlet right there, 12-volt connectors. Just in general, a much more comfortable, much more modern vehicle. The steering wheel is going to house the cruise control system. Got your volume buttons on there, and then different media controls on the right side. You're also going to have your gauge cluster. This does have a little screen there that you can view, and there's a whole bunch of different diesel information and temperature and pressure information that you can view. It's really quite in depth. And then you can also view all kinds of different fuel information, different trip information. Really nice display there. It is small, but it's very feature packed. Got your diesel exhaust brake up top, hazard light switch, traction control, that all comes standard there. And then a dual glove box, which is a really cool feature. And this lower one is actually lockable, which is a huge security thing. If you want to put some valuables away, lock them in the glove box there. Storage up top, and this one has these 6 auxiliary switches as well. And here is the manufacturer sticker for this truck here. So you're going to have a 22,000 pound gross vehicle weight rating, 15,500 over the rear axle, 7,500 over the front. Huge rating. You're going to have lots of increased rear and front capacity comparing over to an F550. So you got just much more capabilities all the way around for these F600 models. Now we'll go ahead and take a look at the window sticker. I know a lot of you have been waiting for that. This is again an incomplete vehicle, but right from forward here, 2024 model. Again, 4x4 regular cab in iconic silver. There's going to be your total MSRP for this particular vehicle here. And here is the option list. So you're going to have the value package, which is about $2,200. Traction tires are a little bit more expensive as well, and a couple of different upgrades. So there's the MSRP for this vehicle here. Now these are going to be in Canadian dollars. I do want to preface that we are at McPhee Ford here in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, Canada. So these are Canadian prices. I do want to point that out, but that's what this truck cost here. But that'll pretty much do it for this video. If you're interested in an F600 or any commercial vehicle, medium duty, anything like that, you can give us a call. Visit our website, mcpheeford.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.